Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you an unboxing. So if that's the kind of thing that you like, please go ahead and like and subscribe down below. Today's unboxing will be the May Allure Beauty Box, right here. Allure is a $15 monthly beauty box. You can subscribe directly through them, or as I did this time, you can subscribe through Amazon's website. I am not entirely unspoilered on this, but I don't know most of what's coming in my box today, so let's go ahead and get into it. Here I have the May Allure Beauty Box. As I said, I'm not completely unspoilered. I did used to subscribe to the Allure Beauty Box, and then several months ago, I don't remember exactly when, I went ahead and canceled it because I just was getting so overwhelmed. I had BoxyCharm and Ipsy and Allure, and I was getting too many things monthly. And so I just decided to kind of put everything on hold, make my way through my collection a little bit more. So I would keep my eye on the spoilers, and if I saw that they had something that would actually fill a gap in my collection, I would consider potentially resubscribing. And that's what's happened here. But also, as I said in my intro, I don't know most of what's going to be in this box. So, or even if the item that I'm the item that I'm hoping I'm going to get made it in, because sometimes beauty boxes run out of things, and so I guess we'll see what is in this box. Here we have our exclusive promo codes and our card, so I'll put that aside for a little bit later. The first thing that we have is the Acure Resurfacing Glycolic and Unicorn Root Cleanser. So this is a little foil packet. Allure typically has sample sizes, and then every once in a while you get a full-size item. So it's a nice way for $15 of trying, sample sizes of a bunch of different items. This is a 0.67 fluid ounce container, and it's interesting. It's got a little squeezy doojah bar up there. Looks like some of the special ingredients are amethyst, glycolic, lactic, and true unicorn root, and it resurfaces, refines, and hydrates all skin types. It's 100% vegan, 0% pretentious. Okay. I mean, I don't know anything about this brand. I don't know if their other marketing is pretentious, but this sounds a little pretentious to me. That doesn't mean I'm not going to try it, though. So if you're a fan of the brand, let me know down below, and I apologize if I've offended you. The next item that we have is the Skin Inc. My Daily Dose of Glow Illuminate and Brighten Serum. This is the item that I was hoping to get in the box. So I realized that while I have a couple of face oils, I have very dry skin. I like to use oils on them. I don't have a lot of serums. I'm not trying to have like a 15-step insanely long skincare routine, but I do like to have a cleanser, a serum, a face oil, a moisturizer. That's not anything too crazy. And I'm always looking for something that will help hydrate my skin, because even in the summertime, as we're getting here in the US, I do have really dry skin, and then in the wintertime it's actually even worse because I get a little bit flaky and all that kind of fun stuff. Some of the ingredients that interested me in this are glycerin, because glycerin, of course, is a really nice hydrating ingredient. It also has sodium hyaluronate. I'll just put it here. But it's a more concentrated version of hyaluronic acid, which of course is really, it's a humectant. It's wonderful for dry skin. I'll be really excited to get this into my skincare routine as soon as I finish up the serum that I currently have. And then I'll report back and let you know how it works for my dry skin. I did forget to mention that this, as I already put it away, this serum is a full-size item, which is great. The next item we have here has a safety seal, so that's always nice. It's the AHC Essential Real Eye Cream for Face. It's a concentrated eye cream for the whole face. That sounds like a face cream and not an eye cream. An eye cream for the whole face. This is a 1 fluid ounce container. My nails are also atrocious because I, for some reason, have been picking them off. There we go. Yeah, so this is a 1 ounce container. I don't know how expensive it is. This is a pretty big container for an eye cream, though. So, I mean, I think with the amount that you typically use for an eye cream, this would take a really long time to get through. So, I mean, depending on how much I like it and how much it costs and how much I feel like I'm wasting it, maybe I will use this eye cream all over my whole face. So, we shall see. This seems like it is a K-beauty inspired skincare product. And it promises intense nourishment, radiant facial complexion, rich texture. It has instructions here for the eyes and the face. I'm just dying. Now that I think about it, I have heard that Korean women or K-beauty typically does say put your eye cream all over your whole face, because your skin all over your face needs care for anti-aging and so on and so forth. I was going to try to find interesting ingredients on this, but the ingredients list is literally itty bitty print going all the way down here. I'm not going to try to figure this out on camera. I am currently already working on an eye cream, but when that one is finished, I'll happily get this one into my rotation and maybe use it all over my whole face. The next item that we have here is the VDL Lumilayer Primer. This is a sample size. It is a ½ ounce container. This doesn't look like it's too itty bitty of a sample, so that's, but this is a 5 milliliter 0.16 fluid ounce primer. It is Korean Beauty again. This one's actually made in Korea, not just inspired by K-Beauty. Violet Lumilayer pigments that reflect red lighting for brightening the skin, and blue lighting to express clean and clear glass-like skin to bring out your most luminescent glow with your own natural complexion. So I've already put this back in the box, but now we're going to take it back out again. It's talking about reflecting different types of light, and I'm just really interested to see if it maybe does that. And then also I'm curious as to what that's going to do when you put foundation on top of it. So here I've got, I can see that it's a little bit reflective. I've got on the back of my hand here, it is about the same consistency as a moisturizer, but not a very heavy moisturizer. So it's kind of thin. It feels, I'm trying to think of a good comparison. It's thinner than my Angel Veil primer that I use. It's thinner than the Professional primer. Let's see. Yeah, definitely a little bit of a sheen there, so that's really interesting. I've never really used a reflective primer like that for underneath makeup, so I'm not sure to give that a shot. I like samples of primers because otherwise they take 1,000 years to go through, so this one should not take that long. The next item that we have here is the Cureology Smooth Sailing Way More Than a Moisturizer. You can hear my phone going off. I also just got tagged in something on Facebook, so I have 1,000 distractions going on here. The Cureology Smooth Sailing Moisturizer. But the box tells me that it's way more than a moisturizer, so I don't know what to believe right now. It's a nice little sample size, 15 milliliters again, ½ ounce. I have 8,000 Mary Kay Time-Wise moisturizers because in my foolish youth, I was one of their beauty consultants, or independent beauty consultants is what they called us. And I bought a bunch of inventory, and but never really sold anything. So what I ended up doing is a friend of mine with a combination oily skin and me with my normal dry skin, we swapped the parts of our inventory that would work for the other person. So I took all of her normal dry stuff, she took all of my combination oily stuff, and I've been working through that for a really long time. But that is a giant aside. Cureology Smooth Sailing Moisturizer. What I'm trying to say is I'm currently working on a moisturizer. I don't love it. It's fine. I have a ton of them, but this one is going to be the next one that I try. And I'll report back and again, let you know how it works for me. One more item. I have the Wayyyy Glamour base. It looks like a sheet mask. I'm a big fan of sheet masks. I find them really relaxing to do before bed. I know that they're nothing super, super special. Because, I mean, what you could just do is, instead of laying there with this on your face for 20 minutes, you could just, like, wring it out or rub it all over your face, pat it in, and, like, go about your day. And that's really nice. But I do kind of like that it forces me to be still, to sit for a few minutes. So I like the experience of sheet masks. So I'm excited to try this one as well. And this one specifically says, a fabulous base for flawless skin. So that would imply I'm supposed to do this before bed, like not when I'm going to bed, like before I put makeup on. This might be an extra step I don't really feel like doing, but I'm gonna do it because I have one of these, and how hard could it possibly be to use one of these? So I want to try to figure out how much this all is. Does my box thing even tell me? All right, so let's go back through the items. Not necessarily in the same order because they're not in the same order in here. So the first item price that we have is the My Daily Dose of Glow by Skin Inc. That is a $65 serum. This is a $15 box. I got a full size $65 serum. So if you're looking for value, and that's why I ended up ordering this box, was specifically for this item, your value is right there. The next item in the book here is the AHC Real Eye Cream for Face. Someday I'll stop laughing at that, but I'm just such an idiot. Again, I do know that that's a thing that is recommended for whatever. AHC Essential Real Eye Cream for Face, and that's this is, again, it's a full-size item. The retail price is $28.99. Here we're getting into more of our sample size items. So the pricing is going to be a little bit dicey, but already we've gotten way more in value than the price that I paid for this box. That VDL primer comes in a typically 30 milliliter or 1 ounce container for $32. So this half size item, we could say is worth $16. I know that smaller sizes are actually typically more expensive than exactly that ratio, but for the sake of this, since I'm assuming we're not buying a half size, we'll say that the value is $16. So the Cureology, the moisturizer, that looks like the full size is 0.8 fluid ounces, so not a full fluid ounce, and that is $19.95 and up for a set that includes, okay, so that's typically part of a set. And what we got here is slightly under, and what we have here is slightly under that size that comes in the set. I'm not exactly sure how to figure this out because it's $19.95 for the set. We'll just divide that by 3 and call this 7. Works for me. If you don't like my math on that, I apologize. Maybe it's 5 because it's not exactly the same size as that either. The Acure, if you know how to pronounce that and I'm saying it wrong, please go ahead and correct me down below. That's totally cool with me. The Acure Resurfacing Glycolic and Unicorn Root Cleanser. The full size is 4 fluid ounces. This one is only 2/3 of an ounce. And the cost for that is $13. $13 divided by 4. I don't want to do this math on camera.
Is $3.25, and this is 2/3 of that. So we'll say it's like $2 for the sample.
I know, again, I'm rounding, just, you know, it's like, if I'm wrong, again, we've already easily gotten the value of this box, so no one shoot me. And what I have been holding in my hand this whole time has been this Wen Glamour Base Sheet Mask, and this is a $7 mask. So the total of that is, I'm adding this up on my calculator. I really wish that I had a cute little ice cream cone calculator like Alexandria Ryan. All right. All right, drum roll, please. If I get really swish at editing in the next day, maybe I'll actually throw a drum roll sound effect in there and feel really cool. But we'll see. So the total value, I forgot what it was, the total value for that box is $123.99. That's a $15 subscription box, and I'm definitely going to be able to use every single item in that box. I have more makeup than I really know what to do with right now, but skincare I use way more regularly, I'm way more consistent with, and so I'm more likely to finish up a product. That brings us to the end of our video. If you've used any of the products that I showed to you, please let us know how you liked them down below. Did they work for you? Did they not? If you're currently subscribed to the Allure Beauty box, if you have been subscribed, if you want to be subscribed, let us know how you feel about that box down below as well. I'm pretty impressed with the value of this box. They knocked it out of the park for me. But I can't wait to try all those and get back to you whenever it is that I get them into my routine. So again, if you had a good time on this video today, please do like and subscribe. I am a very, very new channel, and I'm having a really good time so far, but I do hope to see you back in my comments sometime soon. Thank you. Bye. And it says Amethyst Glycolic Lactic and True Unicorn Amethyst Glycolic Lactic and True Unicorn Root Resurface, Refine, and Can I say this? I don't think so. You can subscribe. No, stop cheating. You have to look at the camera first before you start speaking, because otherwise all your things start here. Which I put somewhere right here. So the next item that we have here is the Skid Ink My Daily. This is not the best lighting for products, apparently. Gina, have you not been recording with sound this whole time? What is going to be the best way? My lighting is not the best for showing product shots here, so I'll go ahead and I'll do inserts. That's the way that we're gonna do it. It'll be fabulous. And I can cut all this out. You don't even have to know that I just figured this out on camera, but that's okay. It's not a beer. I wish it were though. And I don't have anything. I feel like Alexandria Ryan. Here I am. I don't have anything to open stuff with at my little table here, so we'll just cut away. We are. Oh, good. We have been recording sound. That's lovely. I was a little bit concerned just now. Maybe let you know that I'm. Oh wait, I think I might have disentangled it. Trying to find a spot that tells me some of the good stuff. So depending on how much I like it, I might choose to kind of just use it there under the eyes. Your girl's almost 40. Why do I keep saying that? No, we're not going to put that in. We didn't put it in the last video either. But Allure does tend to lean a little bit more on the skincare, less on the makeup, and that's okay with me. I have more makeup than I know what to do with at the moment, so I'm going to stop playing with my phone so it stops making those noises. And it's thinner than like my Angel Veil primer. So that brings us to the end of our video. If you have seen, you've seen all the products. I just showed them to you. Then we're gonna have a blooper reel again. I love it.